hang your head in shame. Be ashamed. This is not a silly game. No game. Throw insults, throw blame. Face red. It's just for clicks and views and fame. Nay, nay. This toxic community of ours is shameful. Misuses views and powers. Painful. For John and Mid and Mr. Mittens. Boo. To Crow of Judas saving kittens. True. Spiders caught by side-eye guy. Live out their lives when back outside. Hey, kiddo may make lots of noise. John's 2 hits of the Backstreet Boys. What else can I say? We all are here to stay. When toxic rocks it with love and care. Hearts and hot dogs everywhere. Nothing but a search for truth. Expose the fake and show the proof. Mythos knows it's all at stake. He knows when he tells the world it's really fake. It shows. Jeff cooks up a mighty hit. Oh yeah. By telling peeps to buy his shit. You guess. Mr. Grain is here to stay. No fall. Animal is on the way. Ring the ball. Jamie thinks he's such a cutie. Yeah, kid loving everybody's booty. Winner! Shape is from the U.S. South. Cool. If you fake, then shut your mouth. Boom. So it's tough in the paranormal game. Yes. Everything else is completely lame. You guess. What else can I say? We all are here to stay. When toxic rocks it with love and care. Hearts and hot dogs everywhere. Nothing but a search for truth. Expose the fake and show the proof. Mythos knows it's all at stake. We all are here to stay. When toxic rocks it with love and care. Hearts and hot dogs everywhere. Nothing but a search for truth. Expose the fake and show the proof.
Hello.
Oh, wow.
Music. Hang on. I'm ready, guys. Honestly, it's the only trouble with StreamYard. You have to sort of switch pages to
It
start
helps.
playing.
Yeah.
Oh, can't hear anything.
Yeah, John Boy.
John Boy's getting me dark chocolate.
Sarah Bowman.
Sarah Bowman. Hello, sweetie. Right, I don't know if I've got any mods in yet, because I think we may need them today. Mariah Lurky Turkey. John Boy getting me chocolate. Anything but white. Hello, Sarah. Good to see you, sweetie. That's it for now. It's a nice day outside. Everybody just get in the house and be miserable.
It's 27 degrees out here. That's cold.
Actually, I've been in the garden all morning, to be honest. So, you know, I'm only inside because I'm live streaming. Caroline and Sky are in somewhere. Woohoo!
Woo.
Lurky turkeys. Lurky. You don't usually have this low on an afternoon. It's stupid good weather. Stupid. Oh, good. Hopefully we won't have any trouble. Because there's a lot of it around at the minute. So how are you, Phil?
I'm awake.
You're awake? Oh, that's about mine. It's taken me bloody hours to actually wake up properly today. I think being outside helped. But Had one walk ready. Oh, going for a short walk to Spa soon. Spa. We don't have a spa. Shadow Mites. Hello, sweetie. How we doing? We're having snow here today.
Ooh.
Well, that's just not fair. We've got lovely blazing hot sunshine. I hate snow. So far, there is a little bit of time left for us to get some, but so far we've actually been really lucky with the snow this year. As in, we haven't had much. I don't like snow.
We were about ready to get snow last night.
Were you?
Oh, we already had really bad flooding. I should have took pictures, but yeah, I couldn't really stop.
What are you driving? Yeah, not a good idea.
Yeah. Well, there's there's this one like 3-way corner that I had to take towards work, and there's kind of like a pond on both sides, and then there's a gas station and like a lake.
Yeah.
Well, needless to say, those ponds sit way down. I think it's probably about maybe good 20 feet down before it's where the normal water level is. No, it was all the way up to the road. The whole gas station parking lot was flooded over by like a foot or two.
Oh my god.
And then, and the water was going over the road. And then there's a fiberglass factory that's across the road. And it kind of sets down a little bit, and it was all flooded out. They had it all barricaded off, and police sitting there so no one goes through there. It's like, I don't think they want to go to work.
Oh no! Last thing you need is a load of water in a bloody gas station.
It's like a 3 foot of water sitting over the road. And then the next night it gets down to like 27 degrees. I'm like, Jesus.
Actually, I mean, I was outside early this morning, but I know a couple of days ago my taxi driver said that because he gets up at like 4 o'clock in the morning to start his shift, and he says he keeps still having to de-ice the car. But Wayne in the house. Hello, Wayne. I think I cut off Phil saying hello.
Hello.
It's April. We get snow, rain, heat and cold. Yeah, we normally do, but I'm hoping we kind of survive this April without the snow at least. I think we're due for some more rain, etc. But can't stay long as I'm in Cornwall. Oh, how lovely. Have a great time, Pomp.
Yeah.
It's hot and sunny. Yeah, it's hot and sunny here. I'm hoping that it's still hot and sunny after the stream because I've still got to walk up to the shop. Mind you, I had to go to the doctor's yesterday about various things, and I don't know how far it is. It's a good mile. It's probably over a mile. And I actually got there and back walking because I was asleep all day. Because Crow did a 7-hour live stream on Sunday morning, I slept for the rest of the day, so I never booked my taxi. So I was really proud of myself walking there and back. It killed me, but I did walk there and back.
Walking? What's that?
It's like summer up in Blackpool too. Yeah, it's a really nice day today. Well, hello, Sarah, said in a sexy voice. Ooh. Did you have a good birthday, Wayne? Wayne's birthday yesterday.
Oh, happy birthday.
Even Seg wished him happy birthday. You got a side-eye guy happy birthday. I didn't get a side-eye guy happy birthday.
I'm surprised you even seen it. You might have got to it by 2-3 days from now.
Trust me when I say Seg was reading his chat yesterday. Seg was definitely reading his chat yesterday. He had to. I missed the beginning making comments. Oh, it's all right. It was just Jamie shaking his booty in the song we just started, sweetie.
Nothing spectacular.
Mediocrity is its best, as Phil would say. Hope you're feeling all right, darling. Coping with the injury.
Nothing but
I always have a good birthday. Seg must have been blind reading his chat. No, he was seeing it. You could tell by what he was saying, even though he wasn't. He was behind. I think he was a bit more diligent than usual. Uh, just to make sure that there wasn't any problems. Off to Spa. It's an 8-minute walk, but I'll probably be in the queue. Yeah, in the 10 minutes. Actually, John Boy might be having the same problem as I have. Where he is bloody tourists have hit thick and fast up here. Oh, which also means if I'm going to the shops, I'm going tonight, but I really should be going in the morning because there's naught left by the evening. Gannets, absolute gannets. Taken all our food and car parking spaces, which doesn't matter to me at the minute, but car parking spaces and all over the pavement, and they're everywhere. Dawn of the Dead. Hi, sweetie. Hope you get better soon. Yeah, it's been going on a long time. Raven. Raven. I'm sorry. I really don't want to bring this subject up, but Raven put the funniest comment in Seg's chat last night. You didn't see the live stream, did you?
I didn't.
No. Seg was asked about the Ouija brothers, etc. Blah blah blah, drama, blah blah blah, and of course Griff turned up in chat. Raven asked him if he'd interviewed the pram. Oh, I did laugh.
How do you feel falling down the stairs?
I would actually make a good skit interviewing the pram. Coffee with a hint of caramel. Ooh, Wayne's treating himself. Not your birthday anymore, Wayne. You can only get one day out of that.
This is birthday week.
Yeah. No nerve pain. Won't even stop with the med. They want me on for a month before we do a scan. It's not fun. I don't can't wait to be me. That's the problem, isn't it? That's the problem if you've got sort of an injury or something wrong that you're in the. It's like me. I'm in the process of them trying to sort my meds out. So I just want to get back to being able to do stuff, and that's a good way of putting it. I just want to get back to being me again. Joe did an awesome live on Sunday night. Playing his roller coaster. I was getting bloody motion sickness watching him though. And the chat were really funny in that as well because saying that because he complained that everybody was walking around happy. Some of
That's
the roller
lame.
That's lame.
It's gotta be lame.
And he when there was problems on the chat, we started talking about Final Destination. Yeah, Wayne remembers that. I thought it was funny. Pram answers silence. No comment. Tara, hello. Yeah, exactly. So it's playing the waiting game. That's the hardest thing in getting better. Yeah, I'm not very good at being ill. I'm normally one who just sort of goes. I'm normally one who just carries on with stuff anyway. But I actually can't at the minute. Well, I haven't been able to for nearly 4 months now, and it's really annoying. It's really starting to get to me. That's why I try not to be happy so Joe doesn't call me lame. I hope you're not a morning person, Dawn, that wakes up bright and sparkly.
No, those are just Twilight vampires.
Maybe just getting out of bed, going to get something to eat. Is it a pizza? Blanky, hello.
Bob Pizza.
I wonder if
And a
Jeff's
monster.
managed to source blankets with hello written on them. I don't know if you were around for that actually. Were you there for that one?
Yeah, the Hello blanket.
Yeah, the hello blanket. Yeah, you were. I couldn't remember.
They just need holes cut out too for the eyes. So if you want to wear
Yeah,
the
that
full
was it.
blanket, you can look like a blanket ghost.
I'm a morning person. Uh-oh.
It looks like
I'm not.
it looks
I'm
like
somebody. Sorry,
a,
go on.
I was say it looks like Dana had a hard time sourcing blankets and whatnot. I was like, well, I know Etsy they could do printables, so
Actually, I'm pretty sure if they look on Redbubble, they'll find it.
yeah.
Or on the one you recommended to me that I'm putting together is the oh crap,
Threadless.
Threadless. They do a lot of stuff like that. I'm a morning person. I actually like getting up. I do get up very early in the morning. I prefer it. I don't like getting up late, but I need to be left alone for at least 2 hours. I don't like people who are happy in the morning. That's just rude. I need my caffeine first. We still have a hot weather here in Australia. Oh, later. It's a hot autumn. Right, Thursday. See you later. All right, sweetie. Have a good time, Pomp.
Toodles, Pom.
Doodles. Doodle pip. So
The only thing about down under, or not down under, about Australia is under freezing.
I don't know how. I mean, how much of Australia gets, say, snow? I wouldn't have thought much.
I don't think they get it at all, unless it's like the very south.
Yeah. I just had a flashback of me dancing with a mop while singing. I want to break free as a party. Our good memories. Oh, did you do the whole Freddie Mercury thing? Did you? Did you have the Hoover? The Porntash. I can wake up normal at 5, 6 a.m. and be fine. Joe needs 4 hours to wake up, and he doesn't wake up until noon or so, even when I go downstairs. Yeah, you see, that would annoy me, actually. I'm usually up between 4 and 6. That's largely because I'm doing YouTube, though. But no, if I woke up at noon, I'd just be like, oh no, half my day's gone. Oh yes, the Hoover, but not the Tash.
So what Don's saying is Joe doesn't wake up to the crack of dawn.
Exactly what she's saying.
Well, he's still asleep.
He's still asleep. Jonathan, good morning. How are we doing? How's Ned and Mr. Mittens?
I mean, what kind of slushy you got?
Yeah, what flavour slushy today? Cherry slushy sounds really good right now.
Maybe a grape one. Imagine Ed running around and look like a raisin or a grape.
Transparent raisin. Tara says hi to Jonathan. So does Wayne. They're so polite, you guys. They're so polite. Joe wakes up to the crack of flame. Oh dear.
Crow has his moist shirt. Joe needs his lame shirt.
Yeah, lame. He was struggling for a while on Crow's Live on Sunday because Crow wouldn't let him leave for a while. I'm surprised he didn't fall asleep on the live stream.
Crack of lame.
Yeah, that's how you make a joke, Wayne. Just say,
Oh.
I did call Wayne on one of the happy birthday threads the king of dad jokes yesterday, so you know, it was nice to him on his birthday. His birthday anymore. I enjoyed I enjoyed that. The only problem I had, like I say, was I had to concentrate on the chat because some of the shifting around of the scenery was giving me motion sickness. But that happens with me with video games. As much as I used to be a gamer, I had to be careful which games I played. Because I have vertigo. But yeah, I really enjoyed that stream. It was funny. So well worth it, and the fact he's putting he's making the different rides debunker themed. He's already put some of the Crow stuff in, and every so often you could hear Crow go, So, like this disembodied voice on the theme park.
You just call a roller coaster B-roll.
I tell good jokes. My dad taught me well. I thought it was Google. Sorry. Dad jokes. Everybody's behaving. What's wrong?
I don't know.
I know.
It's a quiet morning.
It is a quiet morning. It's because the sun's shining. Everybody's happy. All of the drama's a day away. Please it doesn't come into this chat. I'm hoping it doesn't.
Ask and you shall receive.
I know. I'm going to shut up. I'm going to jinx myself here. Oh, what did he think of? Yeah.
Ah, shit.
I am putting a video out though.
Content? What's that?
But it's not the video. Yeah, but it's not the video people are going to be expecting. I was just going to say it's quiet. Where is everyone? It's the stupid sun. Because I was saying I wouldn't be inside if it's not bad actually. It's come up to 19, but I wouldn't be inside if it was.
I would, because the sun's out.
I know.
Just stay under the blanket.
I mean, I like being outside anyway. I might not be the most active person, even under normal circumstances, but I do like being outside. But because we've had such shitty weather, and I haven't been able to go anywhere because of not being able to breathe very well, it's just nice being outside again. To be honest, I think Pramgate was pushing it. Yeah. Nobody's asked the pram what they think. I love that comment by Ravens. Could be comment of the week. Have you interviewed the pram? It's ridiculous, really. It's when you think about it.
What's funny though?
And what's annoying? The main thing that's annoying me is it wants a bloody pram. That's not what a pram looks like. It's a different terms for it. It might be buggy, stroller, or pushchair, but it's not a pram. But Pramgate sounds better, I suppose. So, Lurky Turkey hiding out here. Shadow might say Lurky Turkey. The only one with snow. Oh,
lurky mice.
Lurky mice. Mice do lurk. Mice do lurk. Yeah, I'm pleased we haven't got snow. Mind you, I'm going to probably jinx myself now. Next week I'll probably say, snow in here. Hey. Oh,
Hey.
Mike's changed his avatar.
Did he? Yeah, he did.
Yeah, he did. A lot more summery. There she is.
Hello, Mike. How you doing?
It's a kiddie's toy pram. Ned confessed he did it. I knew it. And so it was paranormal. There you go. Ned pushed the pushchair.
So you debunked the debunk.
Yeah. Debunk the debunk. He gets everywhere. Yeah, so has Ned got a visa? Excuse me. You wanted to ride the stroller down a flight of stairs.
I
Whee!
don't think a ghost would need a visa.
No, probably not. Don't they have to go through customs? Oh, I had a bloody thing through my door. I don't know what it is, but I had a thing through my door saying, we've got a parcel for you, but you have to pay for the customs. Oh, great.
Lovely.
Lovely. Not arrive tomorrow. I'll find out what it is tomorrow. When something like this happens, there needs to be a discourse. I 100% agree with you, Unger. I am releasing video. The only thing I would say is how much discourse do we need? And I also I knew this happened. And I also think there needs to be discourse from all sides, all different opinions. So that's my concern. It's supposed to be a community. The concern I've got, the real concern I've got, from a sort of selfish point of view, if you like, is I'm trying to start this Believe in Me project and get people confident enough to talk about the paranormal experiences. And in some ways, people are getting more worried about saying anything. But
I mean, presentation is also everything too. At the same time.
yeah, yeah, it's just how you handle it. No, they didn't. Debbie, they didn't. I don't think that's the issue, though. I think it's. I just think people are allowed opinions. You got to be careful how you put them. You can't just blanketly say they're fake or whatever. It's clear what happened to me. Even when I first saw it, before all this fuss started, I just looked at it and thought, gravity. But then I get irritated by. This is nothing to do with the Ouija brothers. I get irritated by team after team after team putting spherical objects out to see if something happens. Well, round objects love gravity. Put something square down, or as Jamie said, I think, turn the pram sideways. Because if I have seen, this is a genuine story. I've only seen something like this happen once. But there was 4 of us that saw it because we heard the initial noise and we all looked in that direction. And we were sitting in my friend's living room, and directly opposite, and the kitchen door was open. And the husband had left a toolbox on the floor with a hammer on top of it, literally lying flat on top of it. It wasn't on the edge, it was on top of it. We heard a little scrape, and we looked over, and the hammer literally flew horizontally about 6 inches and then dropped to the floor. No explanation for that other than paranormal, and there was a lot of paranormal activity in that house, we believed. My argument is, if a paranormal force is going to push something, it doesn't have to be round. That's my argument. Dogpiling due to cult-like mentalities? No, it's not. That's the problem. We're all allowed our opinion. Whoever's video we watch, I'm sure we all disagree. Some people are going to think paranormal, some people are going to think it's fake, some people are going to sort of look at it carefully and decide one favor the other. I believe in the paranormal. I've had loads of experiences. I'm actually going to, one of the videos I want to try and get out this week is I'm going to put my first story on the channel, because I think it's only fair if I'm expecting people to share their stories with me, I put one of my stories out there. So I'm going to do that to show that I'm doing it as well. Just don't be afraid to say anything. Oh, the balloons. Which was that? Twin Paranormal used balloons. It was one of them.
Yeah, there's a few of them.
The few of them, yeah. Oh, but the balloon moved. Oh, shit.
I know they've done that once where the balloon was going down the stairway and stuff. Well, it's gravity. It's gonna it's gonna have some kind of current of breeze.
Yeah, it's not about paranormal. They never claimed it was. It was staged to get the effect. and I think the shape and Kenny Biddle proved it was in many ways. Just let me say, I loved Shape's video. I thought he went through it very, very thoroughly. The problem is with the word staging for me is how you actually define staging. You know, because like I said, I've seen countless teams put a spherical object on the edge of the stairs. That documentary that Beardo and Parker were going to do, where there was a baseball that came down the stairs, I just looked at that and thought it's right on the edge. And on stairs, if I did that on our stairs, I know it would fall down the stairs because it's all connected. We've got all wooden floorboards and stairs and etc. So, it's Lionheart. So I'll get to that in a minute. So, and Kenny, and I don't always agree with Kenny. I'm going to be blatant about that. And Kenny knows this. We've been at Logheads a few times, a couple of times. I actually agreed with Kenny's thing on it. At the end of the day, and now I'm also somebody who will constantly say you don't have to be there. You don't have to be there to analyse. You don't have to be there to debunk. And I think most of the time you don't, or you can at least put a thorough analysis of it on. But I do think this is a situation where if you weren't there, if you can't actually go there and experiment, there's no way of knowing. So, hang on. Stroller was told not to talk. Silence of the prams. Oh no, Raven will be disappointed. She wanted it interviewed.
Wow.
Yeah, Stroller signed an NDA. Back from the spa, got Cajun chicken wrap. Oh, peanut M&Ms. Now I'm hungry and I've eaten.
What's a bag of squashies?
I'll be interested in what Dawn says. Real investigators have to be held to a high standard. And over 20 years on and off investigating, I'd say I have had the rare few experiences, but I still say more that it was interesting and not 100% paranormal. Yeah, I mean, I'm going to be putting forward some of my stories of stuff that's happened. Nothing not investigating, just in life. And I have about 5. I've had loads of things that could have been, but maybe weren't, or I've debunked or whatever. But I have 5 that are big experiences, and I cannot explain whatsoever. It doesn't mean if somebody came along and gave me a logical explanation, I'd say, no, it was paranormal. I just cannot. And one of the biggest ones, in fact, one of the biggest ones I've had, I tried for months and months to debunk it. I tried for months. It was when I saw a full body apparition. I knew the layout of the building. I tried to work out, if it could have been somebody else. And I occasionally still think, could it have been this? Could it have been that? Yeah. And yes, I agree. Real investigators have to be held to a high standard. I know it's easy for me to say this because I'm not an investigator, but if I went out investigating and I thought I caught something and somebody came along and explained it to me, I'd be like, or even with my own experiences, I would be like, if I sort of could see the point, I'd be like, fine, great, because I still say that if you want to prove the paranormal, you've got to eliminate what isn't. Kenny Biddle does show a lot of things. Kenny Biddle is very, very thorough. I do have a lot of respect for Kenny. Kenny is the reason I actually take my own research so seriously. In case he comes at me. Ouija Brothers. I don't think they would. Told you there'd be a troll in the chat eventually. But that's it's the way it was positioned. I have that issue if any team does that. Nothing to do with Ouija Brothers. What's up, ladies and gents? What do you think, Justin? What do you think? What do you think is up? Monkey Justin Pod. I don't agree with Kenny, but respected it. Yeah. Because I do believe in the paranormal. And I sometimes have an issue with people who are way too skeptical because I think you've got to meet in the middle. But yeah, I mean, if I want to look up on, I look at the CFI website and the magazine, etc. And if there was something like equipment or especially the mechanical side of it, Kenny would be my number one go-to. Yeah, I think there's also a mentality that I probably would do if I was using that. If you put it as close to the edge of the stairs as possible to give it a better chance of rolling down, even if it's push paranormal. Why can't they leave the lights on? There's I've mentioned her before, but Weeping Willow Paranormal, who is on Cemetery Road tonight with Joe. I have put it in the Facebook page, the link to it. I think it's 8. Oh, I can't remember. I think it's 2 p.m. UK, 2 a.m. UK time. So, if you US East, that'll be about 9 p.m. I think, but check. It's Cemetery Road, and I think Joe's on there, and Cassie from Weeping Willow Paranormal are on the live stream. And Weeping Willow, Cassie's come back. Cassie and Ron have come back, and they're going to be starting up again. And Cassie, if you go to the Weeping Willow site, if somebody could put Cassie's link in the description. If you're not familiar with Weeping Willow Paranormal, because she's been away for a few months, just about all of her investigations, they leave the lights on. It's great, and she finds
it doesn't change your paranormal activity whether the lights on or off.
No. Actually, my 2 biggest experiences, the lights were on. One of them was about 9 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, it happens all time of the day, whenever.
Yeah. I mean, turn the lights off is for atmospherics. And again, I get that. I'm not having a go at that. I do get that. But yeah, you don't have to turn the lights off. Paranormal Monkey is going. Yes, I saw that Justin's going. Yeah, Justin did say he was going to have a look at that, and that's my problem with this particular situation. Is I'm pleased Justin's doing that, because I think this is one of those situations where you have to be there to analyse it thoroughly. And I'm being nice about Justin here, so that's how seriously I'm taking Justin doing that, by the way. Convenient mishaps that just happen to support a paranormal narrative will always raise suspicion about authenticity. Yeah, that's a problem. And I don't care which team it is. I don't care if you've got 200,000 subscribers or you've got 20 subscribers. It's always going to raise suspicion. Especially when investigating the unknown without applying the scientific method. Yeah. It's good 2 inches from the edge. This John Boy. The pram could never be classed as evidence. Take the wheels off, put it in a bedroom, and it flies down the stairs, and I'll be happy. Yeah, similar to what Jamie said. He says, turn it sideways, In the States, a pram is a company that makes automotive filters.
That's Fram.
Oh.
FRAM.
If you're not used to critical thinking or real investigative standards, you're stacking the deck with questionable cards. Yeah. The other thing I would have liked to have seen, and a few people have said this is not just me, I'd have liked to have seen a camera, 2 cameras on it, one upstairs and one downstairs. If someone sets a coffee cup on the edge of the table and films it falling, would they call out for staging? How is this different?
I mean, that's where you have the fine line.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's that's the problem with these terms, sort of staging and fake, and there's people who can sort of, it looks as though it's fake, and it might just be that they're just. I know this isn't the Ouija Brothers, by the way, but they might just be inexperienced in how to do the investigations. I have experienced things Kenny will disagree with, but some go against what we think about the spirit box. But the difference is, right, our teams will do an Estes. Other teams will do an Estes and think it's all paranormal. Yeah, but you don't capture any evidence, Tom. You and Joe don't capture any evidence that you don't 100% scrutinise. I mean, I sit in a lot of Joe's editing live streams. And he's meticulous. He's got different camera angles. He talks to the chat and asks if they can hear anything or see anything that he's missed. He'll try and debunk it. And he has cameras set up everywhere. And I know what people are going to say. I know people are, it's expensive. Yeah, it is, but I bet you look at yeah, Justin. There's no pressure on. Actually, I seem to remember suggesting to Justin in Sex Chat last night that he sits in the in the pram to give it some weight. He said he's going to put Beardo in it because if that moves, you know it's paranormal. Armed with a spirit level. Yeah, I remember Justin saying he's going to take a spirit level. I'm back. I was in Biddle's chat when you came in asking for suggestions when you go to the house. I think Justin said it was the end of the month. I mean, I piss and moan about people going to the same place all the time, but I think it's good that we've got Beardo and Justin going, you know, so that this can be looked at further. It's tomorrow. Oh, is it tomorrow? Sorry. Hang on, tomorrow. Okay, that's the problem. Crap. Right. I might have to shift mine then. I'll have a look at that. Dawn might be in it too. Okay. I always keep the lights on now. Funnily enough, if stuff moves, I want to see. Might happen. You don't see it happen. Yeah. And also, you know, it's going to be clear on camera. 22nd of April. No, not far away then. A couple of weeks. Thank you, Raven. That's Weeping Willow, and I think I've just done myself out of a live stream. Just let me check that date. What's the date today? 8th, 9th. Yeah. That clashes with me. Right, I'll have to move mine. Okay. Fabulous.
Fabulous.
I've lost StreamYard. Yeah. Paranormal Monkey, don't forget to put a bubble in the spirit level. I know what Wayne's saying. Buy a bubble for the spirit level. Yeah, I used to know somebody in technical theatre that used to make his students do that. I need a bubble for the spirit level. So go to the stock cupboard. You used to make them go and find striped paint as well. Cassie got some. Yeah, same time as when I was supposed to be live streaming. I'm gonna have to change my live stream time. No, I did say Weeping Willow Paranormal. It did. No, and we've got the Cemetery Road link up, so that's fine. What's the rip-off? What's John Boy complaining about?
I don't know.
I don't know either. It's a mystery. Justin, do you plan to go to do the level and film the wheels for micro movements like Mr. Biddle suggested or asked? Yay. Kenny says do something, you jump. Don't you just do. Cemetery Road has some beauty. Cemetery Road is a good channel. I'm gonna have to work out where I'm going live now. This community is just way too thick with live streams, but as Joe and Dawn and Cassie are on it, I'll move mine. Is that Octagon Hall? Octagon Hall. My first investigation with Joe, it's daytime while eating dinner in their break room. Yeah. Between Justin and Beard, I'm sure they'll fully investigate it. £1.5p for a Yorkie. Oh, it's going over the pound. That's you didn't post the wrong link. Oh, for Cassie. Just popped in to listen to the mood hurt my joke. It did. Pram silence of the prams. Yeah, Raven, apparently the pram's refusing to speak. Sorry. You're not gonna get the interview. Lionheart says it's silence of the prams.
That's great.
I know there's a slight slope on that land. See, Justin's been before, tested it before, but I'll also use tape on the wheels and carpet to identify movement over time. Wisdom says use a slinky. Knowing my look, I'll be looking at the stairs and something will happen in the kitchen. That's why you need cameras.
Yeah.
That's why you need cameras. Ned says 360-degree cameras should be the standard used on trigger objects. Yeah. Justin, was I behaved last night? I had a tipple or two. Sure you did. I was in there. I noticed the lights down the stairs near the top of the stairs, which makes me wonder if there is a CCTV on the exterior wall. They might have. They probably have to. Lion-hearted, it was appreciated and funny. It was. I figured if people really wanted to prove evidence, they'd leave the lights on so they could film it better. Being in the log is great for spooky ambience, but really compromises video evidence. Yeah. To be honest, I've had a lot weirder stuff happen at East Drive than a pram. Need to keep those things in mind more than a bloody pram. Yeah, I mean, I've seen videos, including by the Ouija Brothers in 30 East Drive, where stuff's happened. It's sorry, I'm reading below. You know, stuff. I have seen stuff happen. I mean, Beardo sort of mentioned stuff about. I think it was after the investigator and stuff happened. Maybe, you know, investigate the whole thing. Investigate the whole thing. Raymond says, Justin, bring the pram into your podcast. We want to hear the pram story. Everyone is entitled to their own opinion, but there's no need for people to fall out over it. Just a video. Yeah. That's the point. But that's the point. Everyone's entitled to their own opinion. Cynthia Bosse, good morning. Coffee, anyone? Oh, yes, please, because I've got to make some for this live stream, and I wish I had. Thank you for being a member for 4 months. You rock. You are a legend. It's been a while. Nice to see Cassie and Ron. Yeah. Price of Yorkie bars and 25 M&Ms in a bag. I can't remember. Oh, I know what it was. I think it was on his Facebook. John Boy posted a picture of a bag of pear drops that he'd bought, and there were 5 in there. 5. I wonder in the future they do full training in the paranormal. This is the problem. They do it, but the problem is, you know, and I'm not talking about Ouija Brothers or anybody in the community now, but you know, with all the fakers out there, every time somebody fakes a video, you know, or you know, sort of does the dude bro demon bit, it lessens importance of the field, and I think if you know, with the real teams are important to show that it can be done respectfully and properly, and it would be nice to see some proper training. But then at the end of the day, I mean, like I say, I'm not an investigator. I don't know whether the investigators would agree with me, but I'm sure that, I know that investigators have different approaches and different beliefs in the way to do it. So it would probably be difficult to get a universal training, if you like. Are we getting before pick vids 2 of the setup? The coffee is good this morning. If nothing else, the whole pram thing will make the Ouija Brothers and others think about how they cover their investigations adequately. That's I've got to stop reading the comment below the comment I'm reading out. That's what needs to be learned from this. You know, if I was, and again, I'm not, but if I was an investigator, I'd be thinking, you know, I need to learn from this. What's happened here? I need to make sure that, you know, I'm not falling into the same trap. Justin sits in that pram and Beardo pushes him down the stairs. You can do that pay-per-view, Justin. Honestly, I'd pay for that one. Put it behind a paywall. I'm in. Tara, I wish there was official training in the paranormal. The popular channels just copy and paste each other. Yeah. Actually, Noah Faraday has been into schools to talk about doing that. I saw a post by him last a week or so. The doll in the pram was just depressed. Threw itself down the stairs, did it? It was the doll that... See? Nobody's mentioned the doll. Nobody's mentioned the doll. This is like the ending to the first... Oh, crap, what's the film called? Jigsaw. What's it called? Saw. Where you just don't question the body on the floor. Yeah, everybody's forgotten about the doll. Who's checked what that doll was doing just before it happened? I drink it black too. Neat. I'll bring the doll. Yeah, interview the doll, because that thing's getting away with it. I think it's causing all this trouble. There's the real shit stir of the doll. Raven's invested in this. You might have to do it, Justin. Hang on, give me a sec. Oh, there we go. It's a shame the doll didn't scream on the way down. Yeah. Did anybody check the doll? Any injuries? Actually, I think it was a stuffed toy, wasn't it? Black hot coffee is the only way to enjoy coffee. Absolutely.
Or a hot chocolate.
A hot chocolate or it's a gingerbread latte. I love my gingerbread latte. I've had one forever. Probably because I've been banned from the coffee shop I used to go out.
Take it to the coffee shop. Maybe a hot chocolate.
See, oh god, I'm gonna have to be nice to Justin again. That is good investigating to me. You take a picture of every room. It's what you'd do on a film set. You would take pictures for continuity. That is a good technique. You never know. Kenny Biddle can do a group thing. You would love it. Lady Gators, bye Shadow Mice. Thank you for being here, darling.
Kiddos.
Kenny can't train because he's too skeptical. He can train on certain things. It's the mechanics. It's things like I've mentioned this to point. I think I mentioned when Kenny was on here actually. Is I tried to find out how some of these devices actually mechanically work. And you go onto these sites that sell them, and you think, okay, how does this one talk to ghosts? And the explanation is, this spirit box talks to ghosts. Yeah, but how does it talk? They don't tell you how exactly it's supposed to. Hello all, hope you're doing good. Ryan.
Hello.
Ryan. I'd love to be there on my own. Yeah, you'd see some right old school methods. Yeah, I just think some of these old school methods need to come back. We can all jump on the pram wagon train. Silence of the prams. I've been to paranormal studies, go out investigating. Yeah. Beardo has all the spoons. He does get the doll therapy. Nobody's thinking about the doll. Just do a skit of it, Justin. Monday, 8 o'clock. Paranormal Monkey now, isn't it? Paranormal Monkey interviews the doll in Pramgate. Has your life been the same since all this went down? That's why Dylan Haunted Night's called us old heads. We're too skeptical, logical, and think critically. You just turned 23. Yeah, sums it up really, doesn't it? I mean, I believe in the paranormal, but I am always skeptical of anything that's happened to me, and I would be skeptical on an investigation as well. You've got to be skeptical, logical, and think critically. Did the doll go to the toy hospital? I hope so. A little toy ambulance. Raven says, I want to see your serious face asking questions and nodding while the pram just sitting there on the camera in silence. She's writing it for you, Justin. Phil, charm it.
Job. Yeah, man. Eat some ramen.
Raya in the house. Hello, sweetie. How many times has the pram gone down the stairs and was the doll in it? Yeah. Is the doll the common factor here? Does it have an alibi?
The common denominator.
Yeah. I saw someone post that we should hide under beds and use equipment because ghosts might hide. Speaking of somebody with paranormal experiences, there is an element of me that thinks that, you know, some ghosts, you're going to get ghosts that are going to think, guys, there's investigators coming, hide. Don't move till they've gone. Beardo would nick the doll, take it home and play dress up with it. Go with all his other dolls, collectibles. Ruh-roh. Hello, Ned. Hello. How are you doing? Where were you on the night that the Ouija brothers had the pram fall down the stairs?
It's not the Ned you're thinking of. It's the Ned.
The Ned.
It's not Jonathan's Ned.
It's the Ned. I want to know where he was on the night the pram went down the stairs. Have you got an alibi, Ned? The Ned. The Ned has joined the chat. Paranormal. And this says no such thing as the paranormal. Got a ghost in me chat. When I go to East Drive, I'm taking the pram and putting on eBay world's first haunted pram.
Oh yeah. Make it start with a haunted doll for a combo package.
Do you know you'd probably make a? Do you know seriously? If they sold that bloody pram on eBay, it'd probably make a bloody fortune. The pram from 30 East Drive. I will, Wayne. I'll get Fred to write "Must Try Harder" until the end of break time. If you're not doing it, I'm gonna do a freaking parody of Justin's podcast and do it myself. You've been told, Justin. Best way to learn how to investigate is to do it. Yeah. That would be a funny skit. I've got my own funny skit coming up though. Christina! I have a question. Is the pram always put on that side of the stairs and no one has put it in the middle or the other side?
I think they just leave it there so it's out of the way.
Yeah, I think somebody said, and I can't remember if it was Ouija Brothers or Beardo who said it, but I think that's basically where the pram sits, is on that side next to the wall. They put it.
But why's it got to be upstairs though?
I think it's just something that's been tradition in there. Science just brought back the direwolf from extinction. Ooh. More mammoths would be awesome. Closest you'll get to banthas. I'd love a bantha. Do the doll have a name? Yeah. What's the doll called? I exercised for days in my dream last night and woke up, so it happens to me all the time. The perm did exactly what a perm's supposed to do. It rolled. So what are we talking about again? Pay attention, the Ned.
So low.
Normally, I just put the pram on one of the bedrooms because I keep thinking I'll trip over it on that landing. Yeah, that would be me. Nomad rollers. You would go from mammoth to panther. I've got a panther. I've got a panther. He's adorable. I got him from Build-A-Bear. Sheila in the house.
Hey.
Actually, Sheila, if somebody can find the link and put it in, there's a channel that John Boy moderates for, and I've promoted them before. They do some paranormal stuff, but they also do true crime, and they sometimes do a mix of the two. And last night their premiere was looking at the Moors murders, but it was looking from the perspective of David and Maureen, her sister, and it was such a good video. They did such a good job and very respectful done. I highly recommend Days of Horror. I really enjoyed that video. I want to ride a dire wolf.
Mm-hmm.
I want to ride a panther. With Boba Fett. Back in my day, my pen was tight and stayed exactly where it was supposed to.
I think Soul Glow is made for the Ned.
So I don't know what channel. Yeah, Days of Horror. It's called. Yeah, that's who Jumbo's going to be strive with. It was an exceptional video. I mean, all their videos are good. They're very high quality and well produced. But that one last night was because it's a difficult topic in the UK. All the UK people will know this. And it was so well done. She was waiting for the saber-toothed tiger. Oh, I want a T-Rex. If we're going to do Jurassic Park, I want a T-Rex. Put my order in now.
Saber-toothed tiger's gonna eat you before you even think about riding it.
You all see things falling off shelves, counters, etc. We're more impressed seeing something had been thrown on the counter from the floor. Yeah, there's Days of Horror. Please show them some love, especially if you're into. I mean, they do paranormal as well, but especially if you're into your true crime, they're very, very good. I can think of better things than to ride a dire wolf. I'll bet you can.
A banana. There's one of the big old floaty bananas.
There you go, Justin. One time I had a rocking chair move. The story I'm going to be telling first about me, I said I'd do a video, I'd tell one of my stories, is a flat I lived in New York, which was massively haunted, and as far as I was concerned, it was massively haunted. And I didn't see it, but I had a rocking chair in the bedroom, and I had a friend staying with me, and they said in the middle of the night they saw it move. Check it out, Days of highly recommended. And look at last night's; it was very, very good. We should all make our souls glow. We should.
So glow.
Yes, Ned, I'm glowing today.
Ned just changes colors like a Christmas tree light.
Depends what slushy he's had.
Yep.
What flavour slushy he's had. That chair must have been a rock fan. Oh, there he is with the dad jokes. Oh, dear me. Wayne bringing it back down to dad jokes.
Bad jokes or dad jokes?
Well, is there a difference? Let's call them dad jokes to be polite. I missed somebody coming in. Monica, hello. I haven't said hello to you, I'm sorry. And I'm doing alright today. Look at this.
Ding.
Ding. Oh, voice went. Sheila wants to make the news. First person eaten by an extinct animal of over 10,000 years will be the first.
Well, it wouldn't be extinct anymore if it's resurrected, right?
Yeah,
Am I right?
you are right. It's a bit like cryptids. Cryptids aren't cryptids if they're proven.
Yeah, it's no longer cryptid.
Yeah. The fact we have saved the dire wolf means all animals that are on the edge of extinction means we can save them on Earth. Be good for the environment. If bees got yes, that is true. We rely on bees. Thank you everybody for the dings. Spring cleaning has a happy effect for me. What? Really? I'm organised. I'm just showing off now. I'm still trying to change rooms. Take me for bloody ever. Throwing, not thawing. I've been throwing a lot of stuff out. Once extinct, not ex-smelly.
Well, she's. I mean, she's probably taking a hammer to it. You gotta break it down somehow.
I love spring cleaning. What's wrong with people? It's the housework. When says PS, I forgot to mention I'm going to for my steroid injection in 2 weeks. In the meantime, I'm doing my own physio techniques, which is helping. That's good. That is good. I haven't signed up for my classes yet, but I'm hoping when I do, I know they're going to make me go out walking more, but I need to know exactly what to be doing. I don't do clutter, minimalistic rules. Yeah, I do clutter. Our creative chaos. That's me. Going into a bigger room is just going to mean more chaos for me. You should see the magic happening under my top hats. Soul Glow is making a comeback, baby. Woohoo! It's amazing how many bags of junk you can fill when you're spring cleaning. I have been doing a lot of spring cleaning because of changing rooms. I'm not just moving everything over. I'm actually being really ruthless throwing stuff out. And it's amazing how many things you think, no, I'm not. I'm keeping it. When you start spring cleaning, you go, no, in the bin. You're gone.
It's always that one thing when you throw something away, then you need it.
Yeah.
That one thing.
That one thing.
You won't use something for years. Like, well, I'm gonna throw it away. Then like a month later, it's like, shit, let's throw that away.
That is bound to happen. You should see my room. It threw upon itself everywhere but a 9-foot dumpster half full.
Damn.
The Ned, are you coming to America? In America, unless he's still in the UK because he was at 30 East Drive last week.
I mean, he does have a top hat and pretty dapper, so he might be in the UK or something.
Put it up in the loft. Yeah, put it in a cupboard. Yeah, that's by usual. But then you have to sort the cupboard out. I have a rule: if I haven't used it in 13 months, chuck it out, and that's when you need it in 14 months. Truthfully, walking 20 minutes a day helps a lot. I feel so much better in the summer. I need to get out of Michigan and head out west to a dry heat. Oh yeah, if it's muggy, as we call it here. I mean that I am out more because the weather's better. I've got to try and take advantage of the sort of warmer weather. Because I've got no hope when it's cold. The problem with research, Sheila, is it's designated from different places, so that's what that's about. Been there, done that. The Ned is multi-continental, baby. Oh, he's a jet setter.
Ooh.
Jet setter.
He's everywhere. He's everywhere and nowhere at the same time.
Yeah. Those air miles. Just popping in to say hello, goodbye. It's midnight here. Oh no, have fun everyone. Oh, and thanks to the person who gave me a membership. That was Sky, sweetie. Sky gave you the membership. She's not here, but we'll let her know. I think she might have seen it earlier. It was 85 today. It's now 50. My weather is trying to, keeps changing. Do you use mirrors, Ned? Mirrors, Ned. I'm sure, looking like that, I'm sure he does.
I mean, you have to. He's not a vampire.
Yeah. Highly groomed ghost. Ned says multi-continental. Yeah. Global. He's
Very
a global
Bradley.
global phenomenon. Ned, how's your atomic dustbin? Hi, Mike. Oh, I haven't had to plank anybody yet.
It's a quiet day.
I know. It was air conditioning yesterday and heat today, frost tomorrow. That's April for you.
Yeah, one day I had to turn the AC on, and next I'm like, oh, better turn the heat on.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sort of turning the fan on full when it's really hot, and then next minute I seem to be turning the bloody heater on. But I think that's April. It was so hot the weekend. I got sunburnt. Now it's freezing. Cue the colds. I'll tell you what's starting with me, because we've had some warm weather, is the bloody hay fever's starting. So Spookfest, I call that bipolar weather. The only exercise I do is driving past joggers. All joggers look miserable. Well, they do here. I'm not surprised. I'd be miserable if somebody made me jog.
I don't jog, period.
And it's bad for your back. Jogging's bad for your back. You have to have a jacket all the time, undershirt. Here, even through the summer, when I had the car, I would have about 3 different jackets in the car, so I could allow for all types of weather. Because the other thing with here, again, even in the summer, and it's doing it now, if the sun's out and the sun's actually on you, it's really warm. But as soon as it goes behind a cloud, it drops about 10 degrees.
Okay.
I may jog if I was being chased. I don't see Justin anymore. He's just above you. He only exercises when he's driving past joggers. Yeah, vicarious exercise. And it's exhausting watching somebody else do all that fitness stuff. I bet you drive through puddles and soak them, don't you, Justin? John Boy's on to you, Justin. He's on to you. Justin is just monkeying around. A gentleman should never leave the house without an umbrella or bowler hat.
Or a jumper.
Or a jumper. Sheila says, I thought it was safe to put my tassels out, but they froze to the wall.
Oh, no.
Back to full coverage.
We have a dilemma.
In my 20s, I'd run 3 miles a day with my collie until I learned the proper tea-horse farm. I was running on the spot in the mountain. Oh, no. No. Much love, everyone. My human just returned home and I'm, as of yet, on timeout. But I cannot be contained. Run, Ned, run! God damn it with the jumper. You started it by wearing it. Opened yourself up to all manner of abuse.
It's not going to go away for a while.
I can see Justin. Hence reading his comments out. Hate running, but I can walk from... I don't mind walking under normal circumstances, but no, not to running. Run to the hills, Ned. I've yet to see the jumper in question. It's somewhere around Christmas he was wearing that. I might wear it at Easter Drive just for Beardo. Oh, isn't that sweet? Isn't that sweet? Raven, I can't run. I'm scared I will trip. Trust Ryan. Oh, mountain kitty. Here, kitty, kitty. You would as well, wouldn't you? I don't know why you're not seeing people. It must be a YouTube glitch. Because you can see everybody in StreamYard. Try going from top chat to all chat.
Oh yeah, that might be it.
Natu, hello.
Hello.
Hello. Justin, do you have an Easter Bunny jumper? If you don't, you need to get one.
You get a hoodie with some ears on it.
Some bunny ears and an Easter jumper. I think, yeah, that fit. Yeah, go if you've got at the top of the chat, if it says top chat, click that button. You can hit all chat and it brings everything up. I think you should buy Beardo a matching jumper. I know the sex appeal goes through the roof when I'm in that jumper. It goes somewhere.
That's just saying the sex appeal's in the jumper, not him.
Yeah. So you need the Easter jumper. Get on it. And you got a couple of weeks.
I can imagine Justin and Beardo with some bunny ears on a hoodie.
I mean, it must be around Easter you're going. So, you need to be festive.
Mm-hmm.
Sheila attacked by pit bull. Oh. Not good. I just want to see it, Justin. I wasn't implying anything yet. Too late, Mariah. Yeah. You were lucky, actually. But if it's going to do that, it shouldn't have been out bloody loose anyway.
Well, Justin needs a jumper that makes him look like a monkey. Has monkey ears on it. That'd be even better. Beardo wearing a funny one.
You want me in my jumper, Occult Life? Only my jumper. Justin! Probably. My dog got attacked by an Alsatian last night. He's still yeah, see that? It happens occasionally here, not very often, because actually where I live, we're a dog county, so 98% of people are very, very good, but you do get that occasionally, and it can be heartbreaking when it happens. Is a jumper like overalls here? It's a sweater. It's what you call a sweater, Dawn.
Yeah.
Fortunately, Jamie's not in the chat to argue with me. Oh, that's good. At least he's okay. Overalls, I'm not a mechanic. Oh no, his chauffeur does all that messy stuff for him, darling. Jeeves. Service the car. Knitted sweaters. Yep. Dawn, hope you and Joe are well. There she is now. I see Dawn of the Dead. Yeah. You'll be YouTube playing up for a change. Being naughty. John Boy says, I got bitten off a massive dog. I had to kick it and shout. Luckily, it then stopped. See, I'm nervous. I love dogs. I actually want a dog myself, but I'm nervous when they're roaming around free or not on leads. And I think it's because I grew up at the time I grew up in the sort of 70s and early 80s, the town I grew up in, people used to just put the dogs out like they put the cats out, just kick them out of the house and let them roam around the streets all day till it was time for them to come home when they were hungry. So I've always been nervous of dogs that are, especially certain types of dogs, that are sort of running around loose.
Especially they're not trained or anything. Well, they're
Yeah.
apparently not trained, and they're just booting them out of the house.
No, I'll say they don't do it anymore, but that is what used to happen when I was a kid. You know, they would just let the dog out and let it do what it wanted until it was ready to come home.
I say, yeah, it's different if you're more rural or something. Yeah, you could do that,
Yeah.
but in the city, that's a no-go.
Well, it would
Yeah.
be a no. It would be a no-go now. Actually, even in this town, sometimes if a dog's wandering around without anybody, it'll be all over the town Facebook page. Do you know who has this? Who owns this dog, etc., etc.
Yeah.
One in a bunny jumper, one in a giant Easter egg jumper, bunny egg. Yeah. Yeah. You got time to get them ordered. Lunch prepped, Cree. Dishes are done. I can now relax for a bit. Lovely. I want to take a dog to East Drive actually, but heard the owner wouldn't be happy about it. Why?
Like it's pooping everywhere or anything.
Yeah, but I'm not being funny, but it doesn't exactly. It's not the most pristine location. You know.
Just say
I'm
it's
a
your
dog.
seeing eye dog or something.
Mm.
You don't need to see the fine ghost.
Oh, what's the other thing that we have here? I think you have it as well. What's it called? My goddaughter's got one. Support animal. Tell them it's your support animal.
Get the little vest and put it on there. Like, there you go.
I'm a dog lover, but I also understand some moments. Yeah, I never blame the dog. I always blame the owner. The owner should know whether the dog can be trusted or not. You know, let loose. Sacked him in front of an attacking dog to save a girl. His arms have huge scars all over them. He probably saved her life. All this controversy about the video, the pram, we know it's Beardo's fault. Yeah, where was Beardo on that night? Maybe he was in cahoots with Ned. I totally blame the owner. No such thing as a bad dog, bad owners. Yeah. People on the seafront with them 50-foot. Oh, don't get me started with those leads. Oh, they shouldn't be allowed. My dog is only 13 pounds, but he's always on a leash because he could hurt someone. I said hello to Ghost Wiener. I can't remember. Hello, Ghost Wiener.
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 Unless it's a secret wiener.
Not very secret when they advertise like that.
Oh, and if you're lurking, then you're a secret wiener.
Lurky Wiener.
Sounds wrong.
It does sound wrong, doesn't it? Wiener of a ghost. Who said that, Ryan? Oh dear. How are we doing? Raven thought it was funny. Thank you, Raven. Lurking wieners and no fun says done. The wiener was hiding. Oh.
So as a start, I'm trying to search for a ghost wiener. I never found it.
A vet once told me if the dog is attacking a male, crabbits, yams. Yeah, wieners popped out. A friend of mine has a Belgian Malinois ex-service dog. Milanese. Almost there. Soft as anything, but would attack other dogs without hesitation. Yeah. It's not just people. It's taking care of other dogs. Poor little wiener, says Raven. Sheila needs to be on a leash. See, bullying the doll online. So you need to check the doll for a phone to see if it can get onto YouTube. Wonder if you're a ghost. You need clothes. Do you get clothes that you died in? I better get dressed nice. You never know. Yeah, you never know. White German Shepherd. Who wants to lurk and we know they should spring into action? Sheila! You're not wrong. Oh, let me have some mango tango. I've drunk half of this bottle. I can't decide whether I like it or not.
Raven's trying to summon a list of chicken tits.
Dogs used in the military. I can't picture that. Frodo. He was massive and nearly killed a York. He once had to tackle him to the ground. He was a typical May Pisces. Mariah. Laid back, chill and humble. Thinks a lot. My friend is the same. Yeah. I want to... How do you spell that? Malinos. I'm going to have a quick look. Belgian. Well, there we go. I love it when Google spells it for you.
Yeah.
Images. I'm sure that must be a puppy if it's used in the military. Oh, so it looks a bit like a German Shepherd. I would have looked at that and thought it was a German Shepherd or an Alsatian. Not back to breastfeeding chickens. Oh no. My aunt has 3 white shepherds. They are beautiful. Many war dogs have actually got medals throughout history. Yeah, they were here as well. Horses, I think, as well sometimes. One ox buried in my hometown. He helped build all the roads in town, so they gave him a medal and a gravesite. Raven wants a Doberman. Yeah, there are people who really love Dobermans. I think I'd be too nervous to have a Doberman, but I do know people who just adore them. They're so beautiful. My best dog was a Schipperke. Belgian dog used as ratters on ships, very easy to maintain and well trained. I either want a spaniel or a cockapoo. Or a cockapoo. They're adorable. But I have to wait till I've been overseas. My aunt used to breed them in Southern California back in the 80s. I think the problem with Dobermans, I don't know if that's what you're talking about, but in the UK they went through a bad rap at a time. Because of attacks. I want a spaniel. I'd looked at spaniels first, but all 3 types of spaniels, there were slight problems with them. For me, for where I live, and But that's actually how I found the cockapoos, because they're a cross between a poodle and a spaniel, and they are just heaven. So I should bring a picture up of one. So carry the one. Let's get that on his own page. There we go. Right, where's StreamYard? Share screen. There we go. That'll come up in a minute. That's a cockapoo.
Cockapoo.
Cockapoo. And they're good companion dogs, you know, if you want a dog that's sort of with you sort of nearly all the time. And at the moment I'm living in a small house, so there's no point in having a large dog. My mum has a field spaniel. Never seen such a loyal dog. He follows you like a butler and doesn't bark. Spaniels are awesome. The problem here is, for example, if it's a Springer Spaniel where I am, it would just be off chasing everything because they're basically generations of hunting dogs. So that's what kind of why I found the cockapoo option. I'm going to sign my doggy up for classes so to get him certified as a comfort pet so I can take him everywhere legally, but school first. Black dogs that kind of look like a fox, they're 10 to 18 pounds typically. I love mine. He was a retired show dog and loved Spa Day when I groomed him. Oh, it's pronounced Skipperkey. Is that right?
I don't know.
My dog never barks or reacts. He loves everyone he sees and only chases squirrels. It's awesome. Squirrels. Labradoodle. And a standard Aussie Doodle. Aussie Doodle. It's like the dog equivalent for drop bear. Drop dog.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know anything about doggies.
I don't know masses. I've lived with dogs, but I've never actually owned one myself. It's another reason to get something that's it's also why, although I 100% approve of people rescuing dogs, I'm gonna have to get a puppy so it's trained from scratch by me. Teacup dogs. I don't like the really little dogs. Timberwolf. Half husky. He was the most empathetic, sweet, and protected dog. He must have been awesome. There's 2 or 3 people around here that own huskies, and I think all 3 of them have 2. They seem to buy them in pairs, and they are just stunningly beautiful dogs. Have a Pointolly. Those tiny dogs are fragile. I couldn't raise one. No, I just see the point in getting a dog if it's that small, but that's just me. Irish Wolfhound, aren't they massive?
I don't know.
Pretty sure they're massive. Even if it's not a rescue, I had suggest retired show dogs. They're skill trained and good from good breeding. No, I hadn't actually thought of that, to be honest, Dawn. I had not thought of that. Ned likes to say Shih Tzus for obvious reasons. Irish Wolfhounds. Yeah, they're massive Irish Wolfhounds. My dog Cody was so smart I'd put him down about 8 years ago because of a large heart, but he was perfect. Oh. Can't believe the direwolf is back from extinction. Phil, can you pull up the AI image of Stallone face on Bilbo Baggins, Rocky Bilboa?
Maybe.
Sure. Maybe. Get rid of my little cockapoo wannabe. Bit me at the bottom of my back. Oh, head height.
It's going to give me everything Rocky Balboa versus Bilboa.
So, bottom of the chat. Oh, voice went then. Oh no.
Oh no.
Irish wolfhounds are cautious, but you've got to have the space for them, surely. Take up a whole room in this house. Thank you, Raven. Ding, ding, ding. Perennial dogs, beautiful. Great Danes are also massive. St. Bernards are lovely, but messy.
I feel like I'm gonna be searching for something that's kind of like a one-off that she's seen somewhere.
All right, okay. Glad we went to dogs today instead of food. As you don't go on to food, I'll get hungry. I also want a cat though, so I need a dog that's gonna hot. Go, Sweena. That was Go, Sweena, Monica. That was Go, Sweena. Just don't mention mayonnaise next door. I might suffer. Is Crow here? No. Crow's not here. He's probably at some drive-through or
Tripping over the cats.
just been over cats on the way to open the door for the delivery. Just guessing. I've met so many Rottweilers named Ryan. Popular the name. Really? Well, I want a boy dog, so I can call him Boba. Because I don't have a name for a female dog. Sheila's always up for wieners. That's good to know. That's good to know. Yeah, that's one of the things I looked at when I was looking at breeds was because I looked at Cocker Spaniels first, and they tend to have health problems. Yeah, Dalmatians can be a bit temperamental. They're one of the types of dogs that can be great for years and years, and then all of a sudden, snap. Do a Google search on Rocky Balboa Bill Huggins.
That's gonna be such a wow. That's gonna be such a rough thing to search.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, my auntie had a Dalmatian called Spot originally. And she they'd had him for a few years, and he was fine. But I think they had to put him down because I think he attacked somebody. Just suddenly turned one day. Most Dalmatians are born deaf. Really? Siamese cats and mean as hell. I want a black cat. I want a black cat. Hold on. One sec. Can't even spell. Images. What's that? I've got images up. I'm just trying to find one that's got one as The Rock, but they're not as rocky. No, nothing coming. Oh, no. I'm getting either or. Not a combination of the two. Right. No. Failure. I'm a failure. A lot of people are getting huskies. Yeah, they are hard work, and I mean the ones I've seen around town are beautifully groomed. That's a lot of time and effort for dogs.
Those dogs are bred to, pull sleds forever.
Yeah, zoomies for days. So,
Better give them like 5 acres of land to just run all day.
yeah. So all three of the owners that have got two of them. I don't know. I don't know whether it's partly keeping each other let them keep each other occupied. Ned wants to ride the Rhodesian Ridgeback. He said, "What could possibly go wrong with a dog designed to hunt lions?" No, depends where you're riding it. Don't take him to the outback. Outback. That's not what I meant to say. Don't take him to Kenya or wherever. I have a black cat dropped off in my yard. I would ship it over to your servant. It's mine now. The reason I want a black cat is I do actually love black cats, but I also, as when Crow was saying about, when he let a cat, as Crow does, let a cat into the house because it was outside, and but turned out she was pregnant, and a couple of hours later she gave birth to kittens, and he tried to take the kittens to the shelter, and they just wouldn't take them because they said people won't take black cats because they're unlucky. And I just thought, right, I want a black cat.
That's their own superstition.
Yeah. I'd love a talking bird, but Joe had one before we met and was allergic. And if we had one all day, all it would say is, "That's lame." That's not paranormal. Crack up, blah blah blah. Oh, I think you should do it. Right, she's going to post a picture on Discord. I don't remember to go into Discord most days unless it's to check messages. I had a parrot, but I had to rehome him because he attacked my son every time they crossed paths. Oh no. Someone asked me if I was a witch because my cats. I love black cats. It's true. They're black cats, and most unwanted abused cats. It's sad because they're my I love them. They're adorable, and so that's kind of made me determined to want a black cat when I get one. I forget I have discussed. Actually, me too, and I've actually got one. Got two. Yeah, it's just looks after itself, to be honest. I only remember to go in there because there's one or two people who do message me in there, despite me giving them Instagram. Jamie, if you're listening, and if I don't respond, he tests every time he messages. He tests just to make sure I'm going to message him back. I love black cats. I think a bird would annoy me, especially if it was squawking or,
Or just chirp non-stop.
Yeah, just, oh no. No, thank you. It's bad enough with the birds we have outside making a racket. Actually, they haven't turned up this year, but if we get the starlings in the garden, God, they're squawky little buggers. I love black cats too. Cats are adorable. Growing up, we always took in black cats and found them homes. We live in an area where people come off the highway and abandon their cats. I have a legion of stray cats now because I made the mistake of feeding them. Oh yeah, once you feed them. Birds are messy. No, that's the other thing with birds. Yeah, no. Crows are said to speak if you...
Splice your tongue.
Oh, that's what that is. I had a black cat called George. He got run over and tried to run home, but his back legs wouldn't work. I had to take it, but no. Never been more upset in my life. No. Oh,
Aw.
it's put me off getting a pet. Yeah. I'll just enjoy the talking birds videos online. Yeah. At least you can turn that off. Yeah, that's what Crow said. That the shelter told him that's what would probably happen if he left them there, so he took them home again. That's why one of the reasons he's got so many cats. I just think they're adorable, the black cats. One of my black cats was called Xena and one Rufus.
Rufus.
Uh,
I was thinking about
Monica's-
Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure with Rufus. Yeah, Rufus, what's up, dude?
Monica says, had birds drive me crazy, gave them to my ex-in-laws for Christmas. They loved them. Not me. But they were parakeets, to be fair. Yeah, just the noise and the mess. I always keep my cats indoors. I'm paranoid. I'm a helicopter parent to my cats. Some cats are naturally indoor cats, though. Or even if they go outside, they don't go far. I would hate to hear what my talking bird would say, especially when my pastor brother came over for a visit. I still think Dawn should get one, so Joe could teach her to say lame.
Wang,
Lame.
wang, wang. Having to do his videos. Where we were going here, Wayne.
Monica, if it was up to me, I'd have the cats indoors all the time. We lost 2 cats to cars. Yeah, that's the trouble. And actually, where I am at the minute, we're right at the end of town, so we're in a 30-mile-an-hour zone, but of course people can see that they're about to get out of town, so they don't stick to the speed limit. Come speeding down the hill or up the hill. And people don't care, I don't think. A lot of people don't care if they hit a cat. I named this black cat Sweet Pea. Don't know if he's a he or a she yet. Nothing like getting 1,000 side eyes should I happen to forget bring treats. Gotta bring the treats, Jonathan. That's what you're there for. Problem is, it would hear Crow and Joe flirting with each other and be like, oh yeah, you like that? Sad but true. They were doing it in the live the other day, a couple of days ago. I think Pat Kazza paid them to did a super chat to get them to talk dirty to each other. From the last live. I've started clipping stuff from the last live. I've been putting it in Children of the Crow. I should have uploaded the. If you're in Children of the Crow, I did upload the first one. The last live, Mariah, 7 hours. 7 hours. It was 11 o'clock in the morning for me when it finished. I literally slept until Monday morning, apart from like getting up a couple of times. I lost Sunday. It was a good live though, especially when we were playing the games at the end. It was so funny. Yeah, it was hilarious. It was if you weren't there. Yeah, we watched Night of the Living Dead first, and then after that. So if you don't want to rewatch the whole 7 hours, skip to the part where we're playing the movie games. It was hilarious. It was Crow, Raven, me, Joe, and Seg. Joe didn't last the whole time, but yeah, very funny. Crowsbird would constantly say "toodles."
Dabble do, yeah.
But the bird would not last long with all the crow's cats, though. No. 7 hours. Yeah, it was 7 hours. I promise you, it was 7 hours. Raven was on panel with me. She'll confirm that. I figured Ned was up to something. He looked suspiciously conveniently asleep when I returned. Yeah, we had a little visit. We had a little visit from the Ned. I'll just try and do a short of the best moments from the live. Yeah, most of them are in the game playing Raven. Joe, Jurassic Park is fake. Yeah. I think it was after the movie finished, the panel joined anyway, wasn't it? Yeah, hour and a half movie. It took about 3.5 hours to get through it.
Oh, our golden boy is here.
Golden boy. Beep boop on the nose. Hello, Dawson, sweetie. Recorded half the live-ish. Can look through it. Yeah, it's after the movie. Do the panel. Do the panel section. Yeah, that's when I started to record. Yeah, you'll have the best bits then. Do a best of. I've clipped 1 or 2, but it was to put into the Facebook. Hello, my friends. Dawson's got friends. How is everyone? I'm flagging for some reason. I don't know why I slept all night. I'm sure the more I sleep, the tighter I get.
So
Need to go back.
Just staying groggy, not really coming out of it.
I know. I need to go back to me habit of 4 hours a night or something, just to. Go there and feed. What? When you post in Discord, I'd be in tears. Facebook, yeah. Saw my beardo came in and Darkchild said hello to him. Unceremoniously. If you're in Crow's Facebook page, it is posted in there. I have no friends. Oh, but you do.
Titty plunger. Oh my
Titty
god.
plunger, yeah. Did Darkchild just call me a titty plunger? That was beardo. You have friends in this chat. You absolutely do, Debbie. You absolutely do. Titty plunger sounds hot. You would say that.
With some handcuffs.
Well, he's ready with them. Go look at the video, Dawson. Yeah, it's in Crow's Facebook page, Dawson. Is it hot, Raven? It's very hot, Dawson. You will love it.
Muy caliente.
Yeah, Dawson's in Crow's Facebook page, I think. I'll try and play it, but I think it'll, knowing my system, it won't play properly. I should have uploaded it to the StreamYard. Actually, it's not very long. I wonder if I can I'll knacker everything if I try not to upload it now. Let's have a look. See.
I probably could.
No. I'll have to find it first. There it is. Oh, it's uploading. Hang on, give it a second. Always takes long. There it is. Alright, okay, let's see if this works. That's Hugh Grant.
That's not a guy. That's fucking Side Guy. Did Dark Child just call me a titty plunger? Dark Child. Oh my god. Those are just my emojis, dude. Oh my god, it's so funny. It's a nipple and the plunger emoji. There we go.
And there's a lot more. Dark Child's profile pic with the nipple emoji. Yeah, I had Dawson's thing over it. I'll just play that again because I had Dawson's chat over it. That's Hugh Grant.
That's not a guy.
Yeah.
That's fucking Side Guy. Did Dark Child just call me a titty plunger? Dark Child. Oh my god. Those are just my emojis, dude. Oh my god, it's so funny. It's a nipple and the plunger emoji. There we go.
Yeah, it was a Dark Child's profile pic. Made it.
that old guy is I don't know. I think he's like a singer for like some band or something. There's like a video of me when the death metal hits. It's like sitting there like staring off into space.
Yeah, that was yeah. Did look familiar actually when he posted it. He's a singer of Pentagram. There you go.
It's just funny, just like staring. He's got the wind blowing his hair everywhere.
Cree's just listening. No problem. If you're tired, sweetie, you take care. Bobby Liebling is his name. Ding! Oh, got a ding from Dawson.
Raven with all the facts today.
Oh no.
That boy getting out.
Tired. Everybody's tired. I'm sitting here saying I'm flagging. I'm getting tired. And of course I didn't go out this morning, so I've got to go out tonight. Looked like a guy from Back to the Future. Yeah, almost like a different alternative version of the Doc. Can't remember his second name. It's so long since I've seen Back to the Future.
The darkness.
In fact, it's probably years since I've seen Back to the Future. Years and years and years. I wonder if CERN fired up again, swapping us all to another reality, and that's where we're all tied. I don't know, I'm bloody knackered at the minute. I haven't even been out today and I'm tired. Getting nothing done. CERN fired up that Hadron Collider. You saw that exercise we are getting in our sleep, making us. I was gonna say it ain't bloody exercise when I'm awake. I'll tell you. Apart from a long walk to the docks yesterday, I'm getting none. I do that often, Craig. The weather might be. Not used to it being nice and sunshine and warm, and Actually, no, being outside in nature and shit. Well, it's the Big Hadron Collider in Switzerland, Raven. You know, that some people think is going to create a black hole that's going to sort of destroy the Earth. That one. We all need to go hunting for new Mandela effects to find out if we swap realities again. Oh no, but it sounds like effort. Superb. Oh, that's CERN. No, the other one. Yes, that's CERN. CERN powers my microwave. Just seen a clip of Seg asking for the spirits to take his mask off. It falls off to reveal Kenny Biddle. Oh, that was from last year. That was one of the collabs last year when he was in the States. You guys know CERN has a ghost? It would have, wouldn't it? It's probably got loads. Not ghosts, alternative dimensions, beings creeping in.
Yeah. Breaking into like the 6th dimension and stuff.
Oh, yeah, finishing a project, any type of project, Creed, can be exhausting. And it's because you keep going till you know you're finished, and then once you're actually finished, your brain and your body go, okay, we can collapse now. That happens to me, normally. Did the Monopoly Man have a monocle again? It keeps changing back and forward, doesn't it? People full on believe Seg forgot to cut the video, thinking it was Kenny. It was hilarious. Yeah, some people did think it was. The Journey song is constantly changing. Well, let's have a look, shall we? I can do that one.
Don't stop believing.
No, sounds just as bad as the last time I heard it. Ed McMahon was never going to give you money. That blew mine. No, he's so mean. Oh no, it blew my mind. Kept it all for himself.
I mean, mines do blow up.
Yeah. Power of the Force. Yeah, and I love Journey. Can't fool me. I love Journey too, actually. I've got to get back to work now. See you all later. Maybe Friday, maybe not. Maybe not. I don't know. What's happening on Friday? You going live? You say that every week, Dawson, and you don't. So, we'll believe it when we see it, sweetie. Dawson hasn't been alive in a few weeks. What do you even work with, Dawson? Raven's trying to debunk you, Dawson. Have fun, Dawson. Don't take work too seriously. Dawson, see you, and that's more like it. See you when I see you. I miss Dawson. Yeah, he hasn't gone live in a few weeks. I think it's been a while since he. I perform penis enlargement surgeries, Raven. You did ask, Raven.
It apparently doesn't work.
Yeah, we weren't actually followed.
That means he's fake.
Fake.
So how do you start off that investigation?
Just doing it for clicks and views.
You start at the cat balls.
Careful when you're watching his premiere next at the weekend. You don't know what you're going to be looking at.
Might be a ghost wiener.
Ghost wiener. That song always makes me think of the movie Monster when they are on the ice rink. Oh, the movie Monster. I haven't seen that in a while.
Call it Dr. Dawson. Dr. Dawson.
Oh, Dawson the Surgeon. I can't think of anything more scary. The big Tola.
Giving enlargements for the very first time.
Oh. Mike, that's what he should call his second channel. It is. There you go. Come to this chat, get ideas. Happens a lot.
All Dustin says, all I do is just show up. There you go. There's your enlargement. That's wishful thinking, but you know.
Yeah. You know. Sort of thing he'd say. Okay, yes, Mike, yes, he should. So you're here giving them all this free ideas. Is he here to appreciate it? No, he's buggered off. He's scarped.
Oh, you'd be saving up money so you can buy Dr. Rock.
Yeah. Where's this octopus? It's been ongoing for nearly a year now, I think.
Yeah, he sent me a photo of an octopus he could buy. He never did.
I know.
It was like $150.
It's all talk. It's all talk. There's the dings. Ding ding.
People spent more on bullshit ghost hunting stuff than
Yeah.
an octopus. I mean, why not?
Exactly.
So I'm gonna spend $200 on a freaking desk bill on a
exactly.
box.
And the music box was not cheap.
Jeez.
It's expensive. All this equipment. It's an expensive undertaking going ghost hunting. We buy octopus here too, throw on ice at the hockey games. Really? But they're fun to skate round. Just seen an octopus on the ice. Like, what the fuck?
They still stay fresh.
The pussy. That's the other bit worth clipping, Raven. One of the other bits worth clipping. I think I did a bit of it. Which is when he tried to get Seg to do a James Bond impression. Fell flat. Daddy, chill. I did that in a while.
Daddy, chill.
Weird, right? If they get a trick, we throw an octopi. Hat trick. 3 goals.
Yeah.
Ooh, I got that's in my notebook. It's on because I clipped it, and it's on the bit where there's 4 pictures, and we were talking about James Bond. He asked Sag to do a James Bond impression. Might be a Detroit Red Wing thing.
I mean, who started that? Yeah.
I know who had an octopus on them at the time to start it. Hang on.
So just bring this one in the cooler just to throw it out there whenever.
Oh, octopus hockey tradition. Detroit Red Wings. Involving dead octopuses thrown onto the ice rink.
It's such a weird thing. Like,
the tradition began in 1952 when 2 Detroit Red Wings fans threw an octopus onto the ice at a playoff game. The team needed 8 wins to secure the Stanley Cup, and the 8 tentacles of the octopus symbolized each victory. The Red Wings went on to win the championship that year, and the octopus tossing tradition was born.
someone ever thought that.
Way overthought.
So I made that justifiable. It's like, no, shut up. Someone just randomly threw that out there. It's like, yeah, man, it represents the 8 wins, man. It's like, no, shut the fuck up. So I probably brought their sushi dinner in or something stupid. Like, and they just threw it out there because they didn't want it.
I just had a random craving for chocolate ice cream. I've got raspberry ripple ice cream downstairs, and it's supposed to be soft scoop. You need a bloody hammer and chisel to get in it. And normally I buy the vanilla one, and the vanilla one is soft scoop. You know, no problem with it. The raspberry ripple, no, it's like bloody cement.
I haven't had ice cream in a month.
Oh, I like my ice cream.
I might go get some Kit Kat ice cream.
Ooh.
Or maybe Fruity Pebble ice cream. That's pretty good.
Raven needs ice cream. Debbie has strawberry and cream ice cream.
I have not seen a Skittles ice cream. They didn't even make one.
Yeah, they need to get on that. We do just about everything else.
Right.
Chocolate ice cream.
Chocolat.
My favourite chocolate ice cream is called Fish Food. Phish. I think it's Ben and Jerry's.
Yeah.
Ben and Jerry's?
Yeah,
I
sounds
love
like
Fish
a...
Food. I love the Ben and Jerry's Fish Food. It's because I'm actually getting really tired, and when I get tired, I get hungry. Chocolate sauce. Oh, Raven.
Chocolate on chocolate.
Yeah, what's wrong with chocolate on chocolate?
Nothing. I mean, it's actually it's two different kinds of chocolate, really, if you think about it.
Yeah, exactly. As long as it's not white. Random craving out. No. Trouble is, when you have a random craving like that, nothing else will do. I have poor man's ice cream, milk, and the power of an imagination. Oh. Sky, you little legend. I saw the one earlier as well, sweetie. Let's give you your reward. Ooh. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
And this is for the early one. Oh my god. Thank you, sweetie. Mint chocolate chip's my favourite.
Oh, remember the Sprite and the tea bag thing I was talking about?
Yeah.
It actually works. It's awesome.
Is it?
Yes. It is like a sweet tea soda.
Yeah, awesome. Oh, awesome.
It's awesome.
Awesome.
You only need one tea bag, not two. I put two in there. It's pretty sweet.
Ice cream for ice cream, Raven. Maybe a Coke Zero will help. Maybe. G'day. There's a mint Baileys, and I'm kind of tempted to try, even though I hate Baileys. Mint Baileys. No, if I'd like the mint Baileys. Mint chocolate is like eating chocolate and brushing your teeth at the same time. The one I love, and the Brits will know this one, Debbie will know it, is we have something called fried chocolate cream, which is dark chocolate with a minty fondant inside. It is absolutely heaven. I haven't had that for ages. No, I love mint choc chip. Love me mint choc chip. After eights. Ooh. I wonder if they do an after eight ice cream.
You still need to try putting peanut butter in with your mint chocolate chip.
Yeah, I haven't actually bought a mint chocolate chip for a bit. I'll get it next time.
You can put all that in your blender.
I've put peanut butter in my smoothie.
Well, there you go.
And it does work. It's lovely.
You can either get like the powdered version of the peanut butter, or just put peanut butter in it.
I'll just put peanut butter in it. Yeah, it does work. Fried chocolate is a waste of calories. No. Just break it open. The calories fall out when you break a piece off. Everybody knows that. It's like broken biscuits. Cheese. I don't mention cheesecake.
I love cheesecake.
Yeah, sure. I
The whole cheesecake.
all of it. I want chip. I want mint choc chip ice cream now. Yeah, me too. I'm going up to the shops later, so I might have to sneak some back. Oh no, I'm walking back. There's no point. I'll wait till the next delivery. It's melted by the time I get home.
Ooh, no, I didn't think about. You could turn the mint chocolate chip if you make it turn into like a shake. Instead of putting peanut butter in it, if you want an alcoholic beverage, you can put in Screwball because it tastes like peanut. That'd be awesome.
Could actually get a peanut butter Kit Kat if I can fucking find one. Put that in a blender with ice cream.
Yeah, there you go. Best of both worlds.
Yeah. Never had proper. Cheesecake's awesome. Must make your homemade cheesecake the best. Yeah. Rolos. Love Rolos. And Mars bar ice cream. I like Snickers ice cream actually. Like Snickers ice creams.
There it is. Sheila's got the Rocky Balboa image.
Is she?
Yeah. She put it in the Discord.
Alright. Homemade would be best. Yeah, if you've got allergies. I had Rolos last night. They make Rolo ice cream. They also make those little chocolate Rolo tubs that sort of smooth chocolate and with the caramel inside. They're yummy. Trouble is they're not very big, so they don't last very long.
Raven's little teapot.
Again, a little teapot. Snickers ice cream. Yeah. Oh, I'm a teapot too.
Yeah, I think we have Rolo's ice cream. I think. Pretty sure we do.
I'd give you my last Rolo. That used to be the advert. Do you love anyone enough to give me your last Rolo? Right, I'll check. I don't open my Discord when I'm on when I'm live because it just clogs the stream up. But I will have a look. I need to ask friends to send me Rolos. I won't be going back to UK. Oh no! Rolo ice cream getting me belly.
Oh, we have Rolo ice cream. I go order it DoorDash right now from Dollar General.
Bloody DoorDash! That's so unfair. I actually yesterday when I walked to the doctor's, which was a hell of a walk, I actually was halfway to McDonald's, and if it had been later in the morning, I think I probably would have just attempted the walk all the way there. It was a bit early. So on to McDonald's. Cotton candy ice cream and birthday cake ice cream.
Usually we find the cotton candy ice cream like in summertime, usually. It just depends which stores carry it.
I was bought home chocolate from the UK. We do have good chocolate. Yeah. Would you give anybody your last Rolo? No, I've got one left. I won't give anybody any Rolos. But share Rolos? That's just wrong. Yeah, I love Galaxy chocolate. Some people say, "Oh, Galaxy chocolate's yummy." How do your doctor's appointment go? I've got appointments coming out of my ears. I never know what they're for. This one was for help with mum. Hoping to get attendance allowance, and apparently I might be able to get PIP. The COPD, so trying to get finances sorted out at the minute. Because I mean, I can do YouTube, but I'm not getting a lot done business wise. So they're helping me with. And I've got to sign up for these pulmonary classes. I still haven't been to the chemist for them to tell me that I'm using the inhaler wrong. I've got a review coming up in a couple of weeks. I pissed and moaned for 3 months that I wasn't getting any attention. I can't cope with it all now.
Squeaky wheel gets the grease.
Oh, this is actually fairly. I mean, it's good in a way, but it's fairly typical of the NHS that when they realise that they've messed up,
It's almost like kind of smothering at the same time. It's like, whoa, 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 hey.
Yeah,
Calm down.
yeah. I mean, I'd be happy right now if somebody showed me how to use my daily inhaler so it actually worked, or stop it being in a I forgot what I was going to say. Sorry, I'm reading chat. Yeah, stopped it being in powder form. I think I need it not to be powder form, to be honest. Belgian chocolate's lovely. Where did you get my package? I had a note through the door yesterday, Mariah. I had to pay a customs charge on it, so they're delivering it tomorrow for the package. So I'll let you know that it's arrived. See if it sounds, sweetie.
A customs charge.
I know, buggers.
It was like, sorry, we're gonna need a finger for that.
Yeah.
Not your arm, just your finger.
I'll pass on that inhaler. I can do the rescue ones, although I'm not convinced the rescue ones work anyway. But the one I take daily, which is the most important one, is I'm not sure it's working properly. Just cough every time I take it. You guys don't have very good pain management in the UK, is that true? The problem in the UK with pain management is to get decent pain management, it's got to be prescription, and so then in that way you've got to persuade somebody to give you the prescription. And for me, I don't manage medication very well anyway. My system doesn't like it, so I actually don't like prescription painkillers. They're too much for me. Fortunately for me, ibuprofen works pretty well. How do you avoid the high fees of delivery, DoorDash or other? I only do.
The stores already mark it up on for DoorDash as it is, but generally, if you order over a certain amount, they'll not charge you a fee.
Yeah, sometimes you get food. I mean, I pay for food delivery from the supermarket that is literally at the top of my. Well, it's about a quarter of a mile away. They could roll down the hill without turning the engine on, and they charge me for delivery for that about £5.
Dang.
But because of my current situation with no car and no breath, getting the big food shop is just worth getting it delivered. Yeah, sweetie, it's okay. I've paid them. Mark the sarcastic law student. Hello, how are you doing? Powder form inhalers were horrible. Do not work. I've been told that many times by somebody, but that's what they gave me.
I mean, I have one, but I don't even know if it even works or not.
Like I say, it's the fact that you're supposed to obviously let all the breath out, take the inhaler, and you're supposed to hold your breath for 10 seconds, and I'm just coughing straight away, so the breath isn't being held. So I don't even know if it's going into my lungs.
It is. Probably just.
Yeah.
I think it is.
The pharmacist did phone me up and asked me about it when he said, that's when he said, come down to the pharmacy, which I said, I haven't done yet. And we'll bring it with you so we can see how you're taking it. And he did say that it should still be going into the lungs even if you were coughing, but I'm sorry, I only asked because I'm nostrum and systemic trying to get me tongue tied today. Seriosis. I know a lot of people that have EDS2 and the management there seems hard. What it tends to be here is I've had an extreme case of them not handling my diagnosis properly. Couldn't breathe for 3 months and didn't even have any medication. But even now it could take a while to ensure I'm on the right medication, etc. It can take time to sort of get it right. Dry inhalers never work well for me. Yeah, that's what I've had. Is why have you had? I've never heard of that. Who has powder inhalers for rescue? Sky, I saw the white chocolate comment. Bath and music time for me. Good. I hate narcotics. I try to do natural, but sometimes ibuprofen is a lifesaver. Ibuprofen, the only one I take, to be honest. Do you need a good planking, Sky, or a quick bath? Well, let's start with the planking, shall we?
Whee!
I'm very well, like Mrs. Geek. I'm trying to stay awake long enough not to miss summer today. Yeah, it's kind of where I am as well in the north. The powder one seemed to make me feel like I have pneumonia. Yeah, I'm actually wondering if that's where the rattle's coming from, to be honest. Wales has summer. Sheila wants to. This is because Sheila's now jealous she hasn't had a planking. Apparently we do have summer. It's usually the one day that the rain gets warmer but the sun is out. Yeah.
Summer rain.
I live on the future New South Wales. How very forward of me. How very forward of you, Sky. I fail the breathing test every time I go to the lung doc. Who the heck can blow that little bubble guy up and away? I have asthma, for goodness sake. Yeah, it's like, I had it to have a lung function test, but it's like, I can't breathe, and you're expecting me to.
You should tell us the wrong blowing function. I don't have problems the other way.
In the past, Wales people aren't built for anything above 2 degrees, anything above that, and people pass out. It's been sunny every day for 2 weeks. We've had a lot of sun, but we've had 1 or 2 rotten days. You naughty people getting planked? Says the record holder for planks and drop bears.
I think he's getting jealous. He's getting jealous.
He's getting a bit worried that his record's going to be. You've been planked more than once for mentioning white chocolate and cold pizza. It's just wrong. It's just absolutely wrong. I didn't make the mistake this year of calling in a UFO sighting to the RAF. Last year I called one in, and it turned out I'd seen the sun. I had no idea. I'd never saw it before. I thought it was a myth. What's that bright light in the sky?
That's a big orb. Orb-shaped ship.
It's criminal getting planked for cold pizza. Criminal not getting planked.
Yeah.
It's a criminal offence. Don't you start. Don't encourage her.
Yeah.
Mark, I shun the hot Aussie sun like a Welshman. Maybe I'm a bit Welsh, but I'm not a man. Crickets. Okay. Mike, always wonderful, Sarah. Mike, as always, a treasure. Where's His Highness? Oh my God!
Wayne's trying his hardest. He wants a blankie.
Ever tried white chocolate on a cold pizza? Yeah, you're right. He's getting jealous. Cold hurts. Donna, I've just planked Wayne. If you want to drop bear for him, let me know.
Just give him one.
Oh,
Anyways.
there's a
He needs a
being
cheering
cheeky
up.
dog.
He needs a
Yeah,
teddy bear.
okay. So here we go.
That's
There you
so
go.
loud.
This is loud. I know. I'm sorry. I'm to the. Did I hear cold pizza yum lurking from shadow mice? Just had milk chocolate on warm pizza, and that was what? I don't even know what to say to that. I'm speechless.
I'm confuzzled.
You're welcome anytime, Donna. He was being planked as you walked in, so don't believe him that he was good. You deserved it, Wayne. That drop bear interview with the armoured Scottish reporters to has me howling. Don't know that. Didn't know. Cold pizza is as wrong as warm ice cream.
Mm-mm.
Well, I'd agree with that.
Well, at least with cold pizza, you can reheat it. Ice cream, you can't re-chill it.
Well, no, it doesn't maintain its texture if it thaws. Change from we all float here to you will be planked here. Planking's everyone.
You get a plank. You get a plank.
And you get a drop bear. There you go, welcome. What time were you on? Oh, it's alright, past. I'm assuming Mariah's on at 5. Right, you're still in here. I haven't actually checked the. Just hang on. Just double check. I haven't heard anything to the contrary. YouTube's so slow. Oh, there it is. Okay. Yes, she is. Oh, hang on. What's the date today? Well, she's got herself due at 3:45. Well, we're way past that, so. But she is live today. 5:10. Okay. So that's. Hold on, where's StreamYard gone? There we go. It's nightmares, Sarah, or daymares? Depends what time we sleep. Could be any time of day. It's on YouTube, definitely worth a watch. You didn't clock on till the very end when the Aussie handler just grabbed the koala and cuddled it. Oh no! Don't think they're like that. Wayne has the ghost community 5,000 nipple tassels. If you're newer to the community, go and watch the Ghost Communicator 5,000 video of crows. So funny.
He needs to bring that back more.
He does, yeah, he does. Can't help myself when you're only jealous because they look better on me than you.
Watch out, he's gonna bring Crystal out.
I know, Crystal and nipple tassels. I want to see Wayne in tassels. Yeah, Donna's UK. Crystal and Crow need to happen. That would be interesting. Mountain might get jealous though, yeah. We're both English riffraff. We're all English riffraff.
I say he has carrying the medium.
Yeah. Raven for sure. Wayne has spiritual connection and strong attachment to nipples and tassels. He knows his nips. Good to know he's an expert in something.
Not dad jokes.
Not dad jokes, yeah. Donna says, Sheila, trust me, Wayne, is not a pretty sight in nipple tassels. So he's worn them. That suggests he's tried them on. Be careful knowing the nips, Wayne. Oh, I don't know. I actually want to get my computer sorted out so I can start doing smart streams again. Once I've switched room, but I've got to dump a load of stuff off this laptop because it's just slowing everything down now. Tassel enthusiasts have united.
You can even use them as pendulums.
Who's your next badge? I've got to put the colour on Jamie's, and I've got to finalise yours and Phil's. I don't know who the next badge is. Actually, I'm sure I said somebody.
I know you're gonna do whizzes or something.
Yeah, but I was going to do Wizards as a
Something
on
different.
the art channel. I don't know. Actually, one of the ones I like the idea of, because of the mask and everything, is I might do Noah's. Might be the next one. Riff Raff Tassel Purveyors. See? Brand name.
Just call them Rassels.
Crow's developing a GPS tassel.
Well, at least you know how you get signal. Please point north for the correct location.
Does it hone in on McDonald's?
Depends on how fast they spin.
I can swing long tassels like a Vegas showgirl. Good. Let's just say they're out there. Yeah, I bet they are. Donna likes to cover herself in Vaseline and slide on the floor pretending to be a slug. I don't even need to be asked. Red light Sheila. Seal section. There you go. That's 2 plankings and a drop bear today, Wayne. You're securing your position as the most plankton drop bear. Did someone say tassels? Oh, Justin's back. Yeah, apparently Crow's got GPS ones.
We could find you something that will match the hammocks.
Yeah, wear those at 30 East Drive.
It was gravity.
I knew a woman who was really into tassels. She tasseled me about it for months. Oh no. Oh yes, do know her. That would be awesome. Or Dawson. Actually, I haven't done Dawson's yet either. Yeah, when I do Noah's though, there will be text on there that says, "Where's Phil?" Tassel Rempod. You could have a whole range of ghost hunting equipment in this nipple tassels, couldn't you? Just put a little voice box in it as a spirit app. REM pod. Rug detector for Jamie. Thanks, Sarah. Serves you right, Wayne, for that comment. Just letting everyone know in chat that Wayne is in timeout in dog kennel. Good. Tassel REM pod, the one that went off. Yep, banana flavoured tassels for Justin. I have this bit image of Beardo wearing nipple pasties now. Oh, I'm sorry, Justin. That seems harsh. And you gotta go to 13's try with him. Nipple tassels are best used as earrings, and now my lug sizes are a double D. Oh dear. It's 5 o'clock yet.
Whilst you're not sagging, you're all right.
Yeah, I have chained him up by his tiny nipples. Justin in tassels on an investigation. That would get the views for sure. Yeah, clickbait. Oh, Sky says, well, perhaps you prefer to nibble on nuts, bananas, or nuts.
That sounds like a rhetorical question.
It does. It certainly does.
Or it could be loaded, depending on how you look at it.
Saggy lobes.
Do your lobes hang low? Do they wobble to the flow?
Booty radar, only $99.99. Tell that one to Jamie. Put it in part of his merch. I think
Just
I've got some way.
Just have Jamie ride on a Roomba that way.
I've got to think of some ways to increase subscribers, Sheila, but not sure I want to go that far. Banana hammock with nipple tassel combo. You see, you always get these amazing merch ideas when you come in here. And do you ever follow through on it? No. At least Jeff looked into the Jeff blankie.
Yeah, a blanket hello.
A blanket hello. I tell everyone our saucy secrets. Yeah, I'll just ignore my phone. If I don't recognise the number, they can bugger off. It's not going to be somebody I want to speak to. Probably the bloody doctors. Sarah? Now you worry me? Oh. Two-ply should absolutely sell those. Booty radar.
Booty radar.
Yours, Wayne, not mine. Yeah. It's 1:45 a.m. Crazies, Justin. Yeah, the thing is, it's 16:44 a.m. in the UK, so afternoon. I'm still laughing at the titty plunger thing. Yeah, if you miss that, I'll play it again.
Oh, he's getting a pair of tassels.
Titty plunger. That's Hugh Grant.
That's not a guy.
Yeah.
That's fucking Side Guy. Did Dark Child just call me a titty plunger? Dark Child. Oh my god. Those are just my emojis, dude. Oh my god, it's so funny. It's a nipple in the plunger emoji. Here we go.
Paratassels come to the merch soon. Yeah, there's the titty plunger. I did once see a ghost for a woman wearing nipple tassels. I refer to her as the nipple tassel. Oh no!
Oh.
Wait, Wayne, you've got competition. Tassels, banana hammocks, and edibles make it a trio. Oh, that was such a fun. That end of that live was so fun. We were laughing our heads off for like 2-3 hours. Beardo can be a bit of a tit at times. Oh. Do you think these two are actually going to get any investigating done on this 30 each drive visit?
No.
Or they're just going to rip the tar out of each other for I don't know how long they're there for, overnight. That's all right. Mark can have that one. Oh, that's so good of you. Having a great time in Beardo's Discord the other day, making IKEA puns and jokes. We were at it for hours. That's good. I wanted to keep it going, but no, people wanted to see. I know. Pro did confess he could have gone on for long. He should have done. Should have just kept going.
Yep.
Because it was really funny. It may be a comedy. It may be a comedy. I can't stay overnight as I'm at work the next morning. Lee and Beardo are staying 2 nights. Lee going to be there as well. You're going to get no fucking work done. The 3 of you.
At that point, you might as well just not go. Just gonna go to get roasted for the night and go back home.
Do I need to go on Discord now? You don't have to. Not everybody. Discord's something either you like or you don't. It tends to be I mean, I've got a Discord. I'm not a massive fan of it, but because it's just they're so big. I mean, Beardo does have a Discord. If you go into his, actually, I haven't seen him do it for a while, but it might be on his homepage. He might have his link on his homepage for Discord because you need the link. I just wonder if Deep Space is the female version of T-Bag. What? It wasn't me, Raven. I could have played forever.
Forever.
Discord's the Marmite of socials. Yeah, I agree with that. Staffordshire normal will be there. Is that 30's drive big enough for you lot? We get a bit crushed in there. Don't trip over the pram.
Yeah, I was gonna say, make sure you move that out of the way. Oh, it's easy. It's just I get why some people. I mean, I'm not overly bothered about it. It's one of those things. Once you're used to it, then it's not as bad as you think it is. It's overwhelming because it's something new.
The trick with Discord is to not try and learn everything all at once. You will get used to it.
I used to hate it, and I was like, yeah, this ain't too bad.
Yeah, it can be very overwhelming, especially if you go into Beardo's, because Beardo's Discord's massive, and obviously it's really, really busy. But just give yourself time to get used to it if you go in there. Hoping that some people will show up outside and heckle Beardo with spoons. No problem, sweetie. Yeah, I mean, give it a try, but don't think that you've got to learn it all at once. Belt soft trousers down. Life isn't life a scream. Wee. Thank you for the contribution to my chat, Wayne. You're always appreciated. The voice thingies are useful because you can. It is a good way of sort of having a chat with people. Need to go. No problem, Debbie. Thank you for being here, sweetness.
Drink a hot chocolate.
Hot chocolate.
Hot chocolate.
So what time are we on till? I've got 10 minutes. Beardo says he's tired of the spoon thing, and yet he still can't stop stirring.
But
Uh, it's I mean, I have two Discords. I have my main Discord, and I have a little private one, which is purely for we dump ideas and files and stuff in there if we're doing a project. So it's a good place to sort of just sit and have a chat. But there are other ways of doing it. But I mean, have a look, have a play. Justin, that is very like him. I'm saying nothing. I'm saying nothing till my video comes out. But my video's not about Beardo. Before you start thinking about it, it's not the Ouija Brothers either. Can somebody put Mariah's link in the chat, please? So it's there for when I hand over.
Wow.
Fuck, I'm feeling my wow mood creeping in on me. Oh no, Sarah's being a good girl. I'm always a good girl. Well, you know. Define good. I the beholder. I thought Welsh rabbit was a special kind of rabbit from Wales. Every time somebody old in my Irish English family, I think of rabbits with lion manes and nod knowingly, but it's not a rabbit. That's cheese on toast. Oh! How do you call this, Jamie? How do you call this?
Boogie boogie.
As he's here, because I haven't played it yet, so it's nice that he's turned up. So I can remind people that he said this. Except I can't find it. It's not in.
Ban Sarah. I am not banning Sarah Crow. You know she's one of my favorites. She's one of my favorites. She's one of my favorites. Ooh.
Ooh. Ooh. Jamie, you missed everything. Everything. What on the fuck is going on here?
Well,
You've been live streaming.
yeah.
I vote that every time Beardo objects to the spoon thing, we should point out that, well, it's a teaspoon. What is a Welsh rarebit? It's cheese on toast, isn't it? I think there's more to it than that, but it's basically cheese on toast. I used to think I didn't know what it was when I was a kid, by the way. But I have family in Wales, so. Smexy Justin, Two-Ply just called you a smexy man. Doesn't love your booty, though. I'd take offence at that.
Wow.
And said it's to every other bugger. Oh, we were talking, I don't know if you've been lurking, Jamie, we were talking about new ghost hunting equipment, and somebody suggested you do a booty radar.
With a tassel on it.
Welsh rabbit, someone who fancies Beardo, isn't it? Oh, I don't know about Justin going to 30 Drive. He might not come back. He will be the next ghost haunting 30 Drive. It's just posh cheese on toast, yeah. I think they put is it Worcester sauce or something on it sometimes? Smexy, I'll take that. Take anything. You know. Yeah, it's cheap. Me and Donna are supposed to be watching a movie right now. Booty radar with a tassel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Spin around like a little helicopter on the end of the antenna.
Yep. Duh, Jamie. Hang in there, Jamie. Tassel still swinging. Got a merch idea. Booty radar only $99.99. Add it to your merch. Take it, Justin. Yeah.
For 3 easy payments.
I'm going to use a Google translator for the French talking spirits. 2-ply are at Paracon on Saturday. That's where their live will be from, I believe. So they'll be going after me on Saturday afternoon. Laser light show tassels is the next big thing. Ooh.
Ooh.
Mark, so much for magical Welsh bunny rabbits then.
Just put lasers on the end of your tassels. There you go.
Liam Beardo in tassels lined up like Vegas showgirls. I still think this needs to be behind a paywall. I'm not sure YouTube are going to very happy about this. See you all later, says Donna. Drop bear for Wayne on the way out would make my day, please, Sarah. Happily. This is for Wayne. You're welcome. It's a nipple raid.
Pew, pew, pew.
Right, I will be live tomorrow night, guys, but I'm going to have to work out times now because there's a clash. So, what else did I miss? I'll go back and rewatch because that's what we do around here.
It was pretty.
He only does that.
Either.
Yeah, it is, and he only does that because he's worried that something being said about him he needs to know about.
I already done forgot what we even talked about.
I can't remember what we talked about. Actually, watch the first.
Dawson does penis enlargements. There you go.
Yeah, we found out he's a surgeon. Yeah, watch the first bit, Jamie, for the stuff that he might be after. Once the world had knowledge of magic and paranormal, we're getting back to that. No amount of evidence will ever persuade an idiot. Yeah. Right, I'm going to start winding up because Mariah's live in 10 minutes. But I do that to get them juicy clips. Yeah, we know why you do it. Nothing to do with, supporting the channel or, it's to do with getting evidence.
Yep.
Although, I have to say, Saturday's live, I felt completely unloved. I think you hit everybody's button but mine. You didn't push me buttons.
Oh.
So.
Did he push my button? Did he make me a new button?
He did push your button.
With I gave him the one. I was like, but he loves my booty.
You do the same shit. Yeah, so? Duh. Did you? Oh, maybe I missed them. I was completely tired on the... I was there, but not... I was also cooking. May have missed it. About 3 times. Oh, I knew I was in the intro, just completely ignored for the rest of the lot. It's fine. It's fine.
So easily forgotten.
They're easily forgotten, So, so much for this button of mine.
Ban Sarah. I am not banning Sarah Crow. You know she's one of my favorites. She's one of my favorites. She's one of my favorites. Ooh.
For that. Plenty of people push my buttons. Me too, sweetie. Clearly you could tell who was the favourite. Oh, no, it's too late. Too late. What's your booty? Ooh. So, right. I need to work out. What I might do is see what else is on. Go out. Either go a little bit earlier or a little bit later. I don't know. There will be a live tomorrow night. I just don't know what time, guys. But I've lost the 2 a.m. slot. Kim, hello. So if you guys want to head over to I Licked the Button.
Ooh.
Awesome. Oh, really? That'd be good. Don't you just love white chocolate buttons? Wayne? You going for the hat trick?
Wee.
Whee! I was typing fiddlesticks at the same time. I need a lot of buttons pushed. That's how I start my day. Battery operated, I am. So, right, guys. Thank you for being here. Thank you to Sky and Mike for the super. Sky for the gifted, Mike for the super chat, and Cynthia for the 4-month membership. I am working on a video. I was hoping to work on it tonight. I'm suddenly realising how tired I am, but I have got an interesting video coming up. I need to get it checked first. But no, don't go. No, sorry, go to Mariah's. I was just turned in. Hey Terry, good to see you.
Hello.
Me too, says Jimmy. Oh, really? Smash the like and comment after you leave for Sarah. Yes, please. All the little interactions with YouTube helps the channel. Need to push and hold my button for 5 seconds or it doesn't work. Is that the reboot button? Awesome, John Boy. Thank you. So if you head on over to Mariah, her live will start soon. Thank you, Phil, for joining me.
Yeah.
The linky poo. See you soon.
Toodles.
Toodles.
Don't need coffee.
I need coffee. I need coffee.
You don't need coffee.
I need coffee.